Welcome, man. Welcome back to the channel. Oh, hold on, guys. Let me turn this. Oh, what's going on out there, fellas? What is going on? Stop right there. Okay. Yes, Thursday, Tech Talk Thursday. Where I typically come online and just have some fun, crack it up, chop it up with the fellas. What is going on out there? One more day, guys. Exactly. One more day for you lucky ones that happen to have the weekend off. Okay, man, y'all got to be some of the lucky ones. But it's cool though. Okay, we legally technically have to work every other weekend. It's just that because I'm only 5 minutes away from the job, and I happen to love that green piece of paper called money. I tend to find myself at that place all the time, man. Yeah, that's got to change. I got to get a life, man. I don't have a life, man. Not good, fellas. Not good. But what is going on out there? I hope everybody managed to squeeze through all that horrible weather we had over the weekend. For those of you that got hit pretty hard, I hope you guys are all right. Okay, I'm in Atlanta area. We didn't see too much of it at all. FCA brought out dealership lunch today for sales award. It's got up to 40 degrees today. Up to for Tom. What's going on, Tom? Tom Cook in the building said it got up to 40 degrees. I guess that is a plus. That is good. I guess that is good considering where you was. I guess if you're talking about versus what you used to be. But yeah, 40 degrees is fairly a real nice, good, round, wholesome temperature. Okay, I think we hit 60 today, Tom. Yes, 60. It's kind of fairly hot, man. I think everybody in the shop had their fan blowing, man. So, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. These guys can't wait to fire up the fans and the AC and everything. They just itching to turn it on. It's not even needed right now. My neighbor would turn his fan on. I work right next to him, and that air would blow on me. I'm like, damn, man, it ain't even hot, man. Give me a break. But teachers on. FCA brought us lunch, man. That must be Tom. Let's get this language right. FCA, do you mean Stellantis? Are you trying to say Stellantis brought you lunch? I'm not sure, man. I ain't ready for the change yet, but that's good, Tom. If y'all selling cars, y'all doing something fairly well. We just got a new shipment in on some scat packs. I saw 3 scat packs off the truck today. And y'all know what I did? That's right, guys. I had my camera right there, boy, watching them come off the truck. And I watched them park. And I also watched the delivery driver do a mini burnout. That is not good, guys. See, if I was a snitch, I would tell him, but I'm not a snitch, okay? So I'm not going to do that. But that's what's up, Tom. AJT, please enlighten. I can't see that. AJT, please enlighten me on how a DIY guy can relearn timing after rocker lift or replace. DIY guy, man, it's not even about being a DIY guy. It's really about the quality or what kind of scan tool you're using. Okay, I mean, you can be a DI guy, you can be a guy off the street, you can be Uncle Joe, you can be a dealer tech. If you don't have the scan tool that will allow you to do that, it's going to be hard to do. And I will emphasize that is important to get done, okay? Because you got to keep in mind, once you disrupt, once you do valve train anything, of course, camshaft have been disrupted, okay? Everything is out of sync because you took the cams off. Now, what do you do after you're done? Yes, it is extremely important to relearn cam and crank. I even go a step further, my man. I even relearn cam and crank. I even clean the phasers. There's a feature on our scan tool that will allow us to clean the phasers. Basically, all it's doing is pushing in the actuators to let full flow, but they call it cleaning the phasers. So I go a step farther than just cam and crank relearn. But my man, Jeff Pope, that's Jeff Pope. Jeff, it's about the scan tool. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with the person. It has a lot to do with what kind of scan tool you're using. If you don't have one that will allow you to do that, I find somebody that can do that, even if you got to shoot them a couple dollars. But That is extremely important. Cam and crank being in sync is extremely important. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, they have to be in sync. The cam has to know what the crank is doing. The crank want to know where the cam, where the location. That all of that needs to be known for the correct amount of spark to be. That's a V6 engine, so on a 3.6, I guess. You said rockers and lifters, so I assume you're talking about it. But it's with any car, guy, not just a 3.6. Even when you're doing the Hemis, any car. If cam and crank is disrupted, it really needs to be relearned. Okay, Jeff, man, get it done. Find some way to get it done. It's not you, buddy. It's not the DIY guy. It is it's all about your scan tool, okay? Bark Ballpark. Hey, JT, love your channel, man. That's what's up, Bart. I got a Grand Caravan, plan to do some camping. Want to switch to a high output alternator. Is that safe for the electronics? Now, keep in mind, the output of the alternator is pretty much going to be regulated by the computer. Okay, so now there's some, from my understanding, there's a rating. The Caravan, any car, there's a rating that car makers give. I guess they gauge the entire electrical system of the vehicle, and they come to the conclusion, okay, this is the rating this car should be ran at. And they program that information into the PCM, into the computer. Now, from there, all the regulations or all the everything runs through the alternator. Remember back in the old days, the alternator used to have that responsibility. That's no more. So, what's your question? Is that safe for the electronics? I've done it. I mean, yeah, I've done it. So I wouldn't say that it's going to harm anything. Remember, man, you remember what alternators basically, when you start your car, your battery, the use of the starter, spinning the engine over, you're going to drain from the battery, right? Okay, so once the starter is done and the car is now running, now the alternator's job is to recharge that battery back up. Okay, the alternator's job is to put that charge back into the battery that was used to start the vehicle. Okay, so I hope I'm saying that right. So basically, I mean, they all three come in. All three is teamed up. They team up to run your car. But as far as man, I don't know what year you didn't put a year down here, but the newer cars, everything is ran by a different module. So yeah, if you got some BCMs, they only want so much, and they'll cut off any of the accesses, go back to it. But yeah, man, I've never had. Let me answer your question. I've never had problems doing that. I've done it, but I'm not sure there's an advantage to doing it. Let me put it that way. Okay, Bart Ballpark, man. Thanks for watching the stream. Thanks for watching the videos. Hey JT, I love your channel, man. I appreciate it, man. Watching. Make sure you give the videos a thumbs up when you watch a video. All right. That's what's up, Bart. Aaron, what's up, Aaron? Is that a GM service shirt? No, man. I don't know what this is, Aaron. I don't know. Is that GM logo? Because I'll be honest, Aaron, I got this shirt off eBay. All right. I needed a shirt, a non-working shirt. Okay, a non-Mopar shirt. All right. So you see, I got the little patch right here. I don't know who make this shirt. I just saw work shirts. It says certified service. Is that GM? I don't know, Aaron. You tell me, buddy. But all I know, when it came in the mail, I threw me a patch on it. And now I've used it to live stream with you guys, with you fellas. And from time to time, I will shoot videos in it just so I will not be associated with a brand. Because as you all know, a car is a car is a car. Yes, I have extended knowledge, or I have more knowledge on a certain brand as far as FCA go, FCA products. But at the end of the day, a car is a car is a car. I don't know, Aaron. I don't know. To answer your question, I get to rambling and forget all about the question. I have no idea if GM, if this is what they use. But, man, Aaron, thanks for watching the videos, man. That's what's up, man. Can you do cam and shift relearn in car cranks but won't start? Oh, let me get this right. Ali, what's up, Ali? Can you do cam and shift relearn in car cranks but won't start? Ooh, I'm missing something. I'm not interpreting it right. Can you do a cam and lift or a cam and shift Relearn. Are you talking about transmission? Can you do a shift relearn in a car that cranks but won't start? I don't want to misinterpret the question, but I'm having a hard time understanding the question. Ali, reword it for me, man. Let me see if I can make something out of that. Ali, I appreciate you watching, man. All right, thanks, Ali. Hey, JT, next time you get a supercharger, let me know. You can have it, Dart. You can have it, man. I don't want it, man. I'll ship it to you, Dart. Was that you that sent me? No, that was sent me a flashlight. But, Dart, you can have it. I didn't get as much as I thought I was going to get out of it anyway, so no big deal. Dart Hemi, next supercharger, go to Dart Hemi, y'all. Remind me, if y'all see one on the back of my truck. In fact, I'm going to do a scrapyard run this weekend. All right. There's no superchargers on there, though, Dart. Sorry, buddy, but you can have the next one. I do not care. Jeremy Duncan, why does the cam and crank have to be relearned? I thought it was mechanically locked until the phases unlock it. That is obviously you referring to a Pentastar. Yes, it's locked, but you still, in order for everything to be in sync, that is that's a good thing to do. Now, can you run or can you drive your car without doing it? Absolutely, guy. The whole point of doing that is to make sure all your P's and Q's in deck. Oh, am I saying that right? Make sure you did everything you should do to make everything right. After you do a major engine job, guys, you want to make sure everything you want to make sure everything is in sync. You want to make sure you've done everything you think you should do. Now, Jeremy, you can drive the car without doing it. I mean, I've done it because I left my scan tool at home. I'm like, oh shit, I won't get to do a cam and crank relearn on this one. Oh well, and the car never came back. So you can do it and not have any problems. So, but your question is, why does the cam and crank have to be relearned? It doesn't have to be. It should be. All right, let me put it like, nowhere in FCA manual does it say, after you put cam phasers on, please, they don't say please, but after you do such and such, it's mandatory that you relearn such and such. So it's not etched in stone. It's not written in the book. That is just something I tend to do, and I tend to, anybody that watch the channel know I'm a big fan of it, okay? Because I think personally it will help with especially on the little 4-cylinder engines. If you do, I don't know how many of y'all work on a little PT Cruiser or something. If you do some engine work on that and don't do it, man, you have all kinds of weird issue. And I know this for a fact because after I did some work, I had problems until I relearned the cam and crank. But we talking about new age stuff now. Jeremy talking about a Pentastar, obviously. Locking cam phases, but it's not etched in stone, Jeremy. You don't have to, but I think you should. All right, Perez, what up, Perez? 1982. What up, JT? I'm looking out on the video about 209 speed draining fields, so I can do my 200. It has 92K, man. 92K. Be careful, man. You may still be on the what? You left out the year. I don't know what year this is, but 200 was done in 16, wasn't it? Chrysler 200 was done making 200s, and we got out of the four-door, or they got out of the four-door sedan business, 2016 maybe. So you might be out of warranty, but guy, on a 9-speed, the only hard part you're gonna have as a DIY guy doing a drain and refill is the refill part, okay? Because that damn thing, I think I got a video. Do I have a video out on that? If I don't, I have footage of me doing one. I know that. But that refill hole is over the differential assembly. So I don't know how you're going to do this on the ground, my man. I don't know if you're a DIY guy. I don't know nothing. Okay, all I know is, as far as your question go, I'm looking out to do a 9-speed drain refill. In order to refill that, the drain plug or the fill plug is over the top. So you're going to have a hard time. You may have a hard time if you're doing it on the ground. So you may want to think this thing out if that's something you really want to do yourself. Okay, that's all I'm saying. But it's doable and it's easy and it's inexpensive, because in order to properly do a transmission service where you change the filter, the transmission have to come out. I'm sure you saw my video concerning that. Yes, the transmission has to come out to do a transmission service where you replace the filter. That's because the filter is above the pump. In order to gain access to the filter, the pump has to come out. In order to get the pump out, the transmission has to come out. All right, Perez, think this thing out, man. That's something you really want to do. I'm not here to talk you out of it. I just want to alert you of what you up against. All right. Yeah, appreciate it. Okay. Who's this? Yeah, I sent. Oh, that was you. Oh, appreciate it. Yeah, somebody sent me a flashlight to the dealer. So yeah, that was you. All right, you can have the next supercharger, whether it's bad or not. They didn't want it back. They didn't want that one back. I think it was warranted, but they just said, don't worry about it, keep it. And the parts man told me to get rid of it, so I was like, okay, I get rid of it. But yes, Dart, you can have it. Shipping free. I will ship it to you, Mr. Dart Hemi. Okay, that's what's up. Ali, what's up, man? Hey, buddy, we're talking about cam crank relearn procedures. So I asked if we can still do it in case car cranks but won't start after phase of work done. Everything done correctly and by marks. Oh, you saying you've done the job and you think no. Car has to be running to even do a cam and crank anyway. What do you mean you won't start? You're not starting after you've done the job? Mr. Ali, hey, buddy, we're talking about cam and crank relearn procedure. So I ask if we can still do it in case car cranks but won't start. After phaser work done, everything's done correctly by marks. Oh, how's everything done correctly and you now not starting? What possibly could you have done wrong? What I mean, are you getting any fault codes? You're not starting after phaser's done. What is phaser? Of course, time is affected when you do phasers. I'm sure you marked the chain. I'm sure you wrote down some way 12 links in between each other with the cam gears, with the phasers intact. Why would a car not start after phasers are replaced? The computer is pretty sophisticated on this vehicle, man. It has to have thrown you some kind of fault code. We really need to scan this thing and find out what you're not getting. Okay, what are some of the possibilities? I can't imagine. Because if a car is running before you change the phaser, so it has to be something you did. And if nothing moved, like you take the valve covers off, you mark the phasers, you take the phasers off, you put new phasers on. If nothing moved, even if you was 2 to 3 off timing, you still should start. So something obvious may be going on. You have to backtrack, man. Do some backtracking and find out what code it generated. Okay, I'm sure it set a code. It has to have set a code. All right, got a 2017 Dodge, Jeremy Duncan, 2017 Dodge Durango. Have code PO. How can I test the solenoid to rule it out? P01. Is that a cam sensor type code? 2017 Dodge Durango. Man, y'all leaving out too much information. Is this a Pentastar? Is this a Hemi? What Durango can go either way. I don't know what car, what size engine you're working on, but how can you rule out solenoid? Do you have a scan tool that will show you the position? See, guys, this the danger, this the risk. I've been talking about this all the time. This is the risk the challenge DIY guys are going to have. Even if you got a good scan tool, that's still some things that you can't see. $5,000 for your scan tool, and there's still some things some car makers will not let you see. They gonna only let you see what the law allows them to let you see. Some of them, the law, according to the law, you have to be able to retrieve all P codes. P codes are emission codes. That's standardized on every car maker. So consumer have to have access to that knowledge. Now, as far as diagnostics, they not by law have to give up that information. So you left out, unless your scan tool just some as close as possible to the dealer scan tool. That's some things you just will not be able to see, buddy. Like if I had this problem, Jeremy, I would look at the relation. How many degrees off between camshafts in general? there's a number I'm looking for. If one is higher than the other, then I know what to go to. So it's all about what you can see, man. It's all about data. It's all about data, what you can see and what you can't see. There are some things you probably can't see. Now, Dodge Durango have code. People wonder, how can I test? Solenoid is not causing the code, that code. A solenoid, if you're talking about the solenoid, I don't know what engine you're working on, man. This is a Pentastar. There's 2 solenoids on each valve cover. Okay, the oil control valve. There's a little. The solenoids push in the oil control valve to allow oil. That VVT system, man. I'm brain dead right now. I can't explain it, but no, the solenoid. It could be your problem. I don't want to say it can't be your problem. God, it's about data, man. You're going to need a scan tool, Jeremy. There's only so far I can go with what I can tell you because, quite frankly, I need to see. Like, if I'm looking at my scan tool, I can see what I need to see. And, we can communicate that way. But as far as where I sit right now, it's only so much I can I'm trying to visualize it, all right? I can't even hardly visualize it right now. But that's what's up, Jeremy. Man, get that thing fixed, man. That's 2017. And you know what? A 2017 Durango has, if this is not equipped with a Hemi, you likely equipped with a Generation 3 Pentastar. Yeah, that showed up in 2017. So, yeah, it's a lot of crazy things. I haven't yet to go inside of one of those guys. So, I have to look up some information. Mary Johnson. How you doing, Mary? I have a 08 PT Cruiser. I have noticed that when I had my brakes replaced less than a year ago, they have a scraping noise sound like it's coming from front. Also, I have noticed also that when I drive the car and get it back home, it has a bubbling sound from under the hood. When I cut it off, it doesn't last long. Can you tell me what's going on? I don't know exactly what's going on with your car from where I sit, but from what I'm hearing, based off what I'm hearing, the bubbling noise likely could be in the cooling system. It could be low on coolant. It could range from problems as simple as being low on coolant to an air pocket to troublesome sounds such as exhaust gases. Okay, when you shut that car off and you start hearing bubbling, I don't know. Are you overheating? Is this car overheating or anything like that? Because all of that play a role in it. Now, as far as your brakes are pretty mechanical. There's nothing most of the things like brakes have to be visually seen and can be spoke on that way. Okay, because brakes is brakes. It just I literally have to hear and see to help you with the brake issue. But as far as that bubbling sound, that's more prioritize this stuff, Miss Mary. That bubbling is not good. Okay, make sure you're not driving around with air pockets. Make sure you're not driving around low on coolant, because that is one sensitive engine. It has an aluminum cylinder head, made it to a cast iron steel block. Okay, any kind of extended, it don't even have to be extended. Any overheating on that vehicle, in between that aluminum cylinder head and that block is a multi-layered steel head gasket. Okay, in the event of overheating, that aluminum cylinder head will likely give out before that head gasket blow. Okay, and I refrain from saying extended. It don't even have to be extended overheating. It can be 5 minutes worth of overheating and you're done. So you gotta, at the first sign of overheating, you gotta shut that car off, unless you're in an emergency and have to get home. But get that bubbling issue taken care of. If it's air pockets, I have tons of videos showing you how to properly bleed a PT Cruiser. If it's properly bled, then yeah, you're full. Okay, from that point. But that bubbling could lead to other things, Miss Mary. Thanks for watching the video. I don't know if I help you or not, but there's nothing I can do about the brake. Brakes have to be literally looked at. You saying a year ago you replaced them, you have a scraping noise. Be careful with this vehicle, because scraping noise in the front or the rear can easily be misinterpreted as brakes and actually be hub bearings. That's right. I've seen it time and time again. I replaced so many hub bearings on these vehicles that is ridiculous. And yes, they will sound like brakes. You can be driving. The faster you go, the higher the frequency and the noise gets. Okay, you can be going 20 miles per hour. By the time you hit 30, 40, you can throw the car in neutral. And you're not even on the brakes. And you're still hearing the noise. That's because the wheels are still rotating. There's load on the wheel and the bearing, and that bearing is still in play. If you're driving that car 50 miles per hour, you throw it in neutral and literally turn it off, and you still hear that noise, you have hub bearings that are going bad, Miss Mary. So have somebody check those hub bearings as well. It may not be your brakes, but that's what's up, Miss Mary. Thanks for watching the videos. Okay. Ooh, I got to move on. Rashid, what's going on? AJT code U. Oh, no, not a U code. U code represents communication issue, my friend. Those are the hardest. Those can be a pain in the butt. Interior bus. It's been a while since the code. I just want to know what it means, the cause, and how to get rid of it. 2015 Wrangler. Number one, I don't know offhand or by heart what the code means. So before I get out, okay, and you want to list communication with IPM. Okay, you put it right after that. IPM. And you want to lost communication with oh my friend, that's ooh, I don't want to scare you, but I have to do it. Let me look this up when I get offline, man. Let me look and see some of the causes. I would pull it up now, but yeah, I got too many questions below you. So I have to play with it when I get off the stream. Okay, it could be a lengthy process, but yeah, those communication codes can be a pain. All right. I've been thinking about moving from bank 1 to bank 2. That's easy enough to do, my friend. Just bounce them around. Do it DIY, guy. Just play devil advocate. I said that very wrong. Process of elimination. Just move and see if the problem go with where you went with the suspected problem part. Good idea, Jeremy. I like the way you think, my friend. Okay, Dart Hemi, what's up, Dart? 2021 Durango Hellcat is sold out. That was y'all, Dart. You was one of the guys talking all that smack about SRT is done. No more SRT. They leaving. The team has been dismantled. Some of that is true, but a lot of it is rumors. I don't know. I don't have an SRT buddy in the field or out in the world or with Stellantis. So I don't know, but I've seen videos pop up. Well, SRT responds to the vicious rumors, and you know some of it's fake. But if that 2021, see, Dart, things like that would keep these companies at bay. Why would you get rid of something that's selling? You telling me 2021 Durango Hellcat SRT sold out? They didn't make a lot, but it's sold out. What does that tell you? The demand is there for them. So if there's a demand, yes, the building process is going to continue. All right? That's what I'm talking about. Tom, you hear that? Tom a Dodge guy in here too. Might be some more. I just don't know. But the SRT will survive this ridiculous, whatever. Nah, I'll pay for shipping. Won't be cheap. Whoa, okay, good idea, Dart. I like the way you think. I thought it would be cheap, but Dart said it would not be cheap. So you pay for shipping. All right, Dart. Clutch, Shauna. Should we use car engine hours as reference to maintenance required? I have 1,100 hours on a 2019 journey. Your 2019 journey, my friend, has the new algorithm in the electronics that will alert you of any repairs, especially maintenance like oil changes and stuff like that. So there's an algorithm built into that system. And that algorithm is simply based off a lot of things: load, temperature, how long the car been idling, how long the car been driving, a lot of things. And it will calculate all that, add all this stuff up, and come to the conclusion, Mr. Clutch, it is now time for you to change your oil. So you can do it either way. I've never done it through hours, so I can't speak on it. I'm sorry, Mr. Clutch, but the sophistication of the already in place algorithm system been working just fine for a lot of people. So I never thought about that. Clutch, thanks for that question, man. I never been asked that. Interesting. Very interesting. Thanks for watching, Clutch. All right, Samuel, what are the best years to buy on the Dodge Caravan? Less transmission issues. The Dodge Caravan, God, I mean, that's too many years in between. Remember, the model that just left, that died in 2020, and it didn't die. It was forced out, okay? It was forced out, all right? The FCA just put their foot down and said, look, all you Dodge Caravan soccer moms, because they kept it in demand. Remember, that van was supposed to jet out of here in 2017, but because the Pacifica hadn't blossomed the way they thought, the Pacifica came out in 2017. The plan was everybody would flock to the Pacifica and, we don't want no more Caravan, the block body and all that. We want aerodynamic. We want a sophisticated minivan. But that didn't happen in 2017, 2018, 2019. And in 2020, it still didn't happen. So it's like, enough is enough. All right? This van is out of here. Y'all will purchase the Pacifica, whether you like it or not. So the soccer mom's like, okay, we'll show you. I don't know the sales numbers on the Pacifica, but if some of them are loyal FCA customers, so I guess they were forced to buy one if they needed one. But let me get back to your question. God, there is no we had trouble out of the 41 TE. Only two transmission that was ever produced in the Caravan was the 41 TE and the 62 TE. Yes, there was problems with all of them. Now, so you can't single out a year, but they all, most of the problems are avoidable, okay? Meaning, do what you're supposed to do. Trans service every 60,000 miles. Drain that fluid, take that filter out, replace that filter, go in with new fluid. So a lot of the problems that FCA experienced was based off lack of maintenance. Now, there were some internal problems that just had nothing to do with maintenance. That's going to happen. Ain't no way around that. But a lot of, if I had to pick a number, I said 70% of a lot of the transmission failure with the vans was lack of maintenance. Now some guy gonna get on here and say, that's bull. I changed my fluid every 50,000 miles and my trans still went out. Just one of those things that happen, man. But I managed to, I can't say what I do because that's, I sound a little biased. Of course, I know what to do and how to do what it is I need to do. But that's a hard question, Samuel. I'm sorry, my friend. Less transmission issue. If I had to pick a number, not the 2011, 2015 and higher, they got a handle on the 62 TE. Okay? Yes. Keep that transmission filter and fluid change. You will not get the pump whine. A lot of the problems stem from pump will start whining because it's starving for fluid, because internal transmission parts that's supposed to break down breaks down and it clogs up the filter, and because customers had no clue that they should change their transmission filter, the filter would clog up, the pump would starve. I need fluid. I need fluid. Then it start whining, and then you eventually die. So you can avoid the whining part. You can avoid the only thing you can do personally to help your transmission live a long life is to service it, because parts are going to break down. Clutch is going to break down anyway. No matter what you do, that stuff's still going to break down. What you can do to help prolong the life of it is to, I'm getting to service it. Samuel, all right. I don't know if I answered that or not, but 2015 and higher. I hope that's a good answer. I figured it out, Jeremy. It had to have been a 3.6. You're talking about actuator. There's 4 of those on every, but I didn't know the 17 Journey has a Gen 3 Pentastar, and that thing is way sophisticated. You most definitely need a good scan tool for Gen 3 Pentastar, my friend. Ain't no way around it. That's just all there is to it. What up, Dark? I saw there was more news of people stealing SRT with hack key fobs. Stellantis better get on this. I think if I had an SRT, I would put a tracker in it. Don't they got trackers, Dark? Uh, man, they selling patches. They selling key pouches where what it is, they riding around, from what I heard, they riding around with a programmer that will snatch the program out of the house. And it only work on push start vehicles. So pretty much all the new stuff got push start. You can't snatch a code from a key and put it in a physical cylinder where you turn. So it's mostly the push button start. And most of the SRT got that. But yeah, that can't just be a FCA thing, Dart. Everybody has to be going through that. But the car that they want to steal happens to be a SRT. So hacked key fobs. Stella better get a handle on this. I think it had a SRT. I would put a tracker in it. Some of them come with trackers built in. That might be, I think. I don't know. Yeah, that's crazy, man. We in 2021, people still freaking stealing cars. Is there a recall on what? A recall on what? Too. I definitely put a kill switch in an SRT. There's no factory kill switch, so I guess when the customer leave the dealership with a brand new SRT, they're gonna go to the shop. Man, I was at Alt Park Garage the other day. I seen it was a red Hellcat. It was a red Charger in there. This dude just left the dealer. So these guys, I mean, they're not satisfied with stock, I guess. So they leave the dealer. He told me, the guy, my buddies, Jimmy now, the car just left the dealer. The guy just bought it. Why are you in freaking All Park Garage? I love them guys. I'm just curious why people, can you not buy your car with everything on it you ever dreamed of? Can you not order it that way? I guess not. But there's no recall, Dart, on that. Yeah, is there recall? No recall. What up, Dart Man? What is going on? I don't know what to mean, but thanks for jumping on the stream, Mr. Dart Man. I definitely put a kill switch on that. Good idea, gentlemen. You can swap actuators from other heads. Yeah, I think he said he was gonna try that because it's worth the try. That's for sure. Man, I haven't played a lot with the Gen. I can't wait till they start. I shouldn't say that. I'm not gonna say that. No, it's not overheating. It's not Mary. It's not overheating. Oh, good. Woo! Good sign, Mary. So you could simply have an air pocket, Mary. Good. I don't know. You could be mechanically inclined. I don't want to offend you, like get somebody to, because you may be. Last time I did that, lady's like, why you think I can't do it? Okay, so Miss Mary, get your cooling system. Make sure it's full and free of air pockets. You should be fine if it's not overheating. It's good for you if it's not overheating. But like I said, the warning I was issuing out earlier, if it ever start overheating, pull over right away because you don't want to drive it while it's overheating. Thanks for watching, Miss Mary. I appreciate it. Dartman, I don't think the Chinese care about what the car makers want or don't want you to be able to scam. They constantly release updates, and I think the limit is how advanced the tool is you bought. I have no knowledge on how the aftermarket scan tools are working. I just don't, because I only use one. It's about this size. It plugs in the data link, connect them. I go over to a computer. I'm spoiled, guys. I have no idea what kind of tool y'all using nowadays, but kudos to you guys that's doing this stuff, outside or in the world or DIY. Kudos to you guys. Got new respect for y'all guys. Thanks, Tom. I'm thinking that's what's up, Jeremy. Code 06DE oil pump solenoid. Can it cause a bit of heavy acceleration and delayed shifting, especially at 6 miles per hour? 15 Wrangler with a nag training. Thanks and greetings from Bahrain. Did I pronounce it right? Well, y'all can't tell me if I pronounced it right. But greetings, Rashid. Code P06DE. 06DE. I've been surviving with just a sensor, but because you gotta keep in mind, guy, this is a Pentastar, and it uses a 2-stage oil pump. Okay, at certain RPMs, it's pushing out. The solenoid going to adjust to provide more oil pressure. Okay, maybe at idling, because at idling you need more oil pressure. Y'all remember the issue? Well, that's a long story, but at idle, I assume you need more oil pressure. So If this two-stage oil pump doing what it's supposed to do, if you outside idling with your AC on, chilling, that solenoid going to allow more oil pressure to flow to your lubrication valve train system. All right, highway speed, there's not as much. Still a need for a certain amount of oil pressure, but let me get to your question. Can it cause? Yes, it can. Low oil pressure on a VVT engine, period, can wreak havoc on your engine's drivability. And because it's affecting your engine drivability, you will inadvertently affect your transmission and not even know it. So yes, it will affect your transmission, but not affect your transmission. It will feel like you're not shifting right. When in essence, your engine, remember guys, the engine and the transmission is married. This is a Wrangler. Okay, you have a nag transmission. That means your transmission has its own module. All nag one transmission have their own separate TCM module under the steering wheel. But anything other than that, the PCM and the TCM is together. It's one unit. Okay, yes, they are in sync with each other, and they count on each other to deliver the proper message and data. Yes, Rashid, it can affect that. Low oil pressure is detrimental to a Pentastar, a VVT engine, period. It has to maintain a proper amount of oil. The oil level is very, very important. And oil pressure is even more important, okay? Because you can cause some issues with low oil pressure. Yes, there are some cars, Pentastar cars out there with losing oil pressure from a loose oil galley plug, and it was causing all kinds of havoc, throwing all kinds of crazy fault codes. So a lot of things come into play. It's all about oil pressure, guys. I have yet to receive my oil pressure gauge for the Pentastar engine. You know it screws into the oil filter adapter housing. All right, there's no way to test oil pressure on a Pentastar engine because the oil sending unit is under the intake, screwed into the oil filter adapter housing. So how are you going to get in there without disassembling the engine to screw in your gauge? Well, you're going to go in there, screw it in, put the intake back on, then run and check your pressure. No, they made it easier by creating an oil pressure adapter that screws into your oil filter adapter housing. All right. Yes. Answer to your question. I got to move on, Rashid. Yes, it will affect. Salute to JT. Really wish I have a mechanic like you. That's what's up, man. Thanks for watching the vids. Rashid, airplanes do maintenance by hours. Yes, they do. I heard that. Can't really do miles anyway, but but engine hours, absolutely. I think. Thanks for that observant, Mr. 69 Dark Man. I never thought of it that way, but great point. JT, we have a 2019 Durango 5.7 Hemi in the shop for oil consumption on a 5.7 2019. Whoa, you ain't supposed to have oil consumption issue. 18K miles. I did compression tests and found all 23 PSI, but number 3 cylinder spark plugs are gummed up with oil deposits thick. Ooh, Anthony, we cannot be revealing this type of stuff, man. This will scare people, okay? Guys, if you got new cars that are having problems, keep in mind, it's just one of those fluke things, okay? I wouldn't necessarily judge the product off of, one complaint, especially something like this. They built a ton of these, and you're having a fluke problem like this on one of them or two of them, or however. The number is low is what I'm saying. So a lot of guys will tune in and see stuff like this, and they go, oh, my God, I ain't never buying a 2019, or I ain't never buying a new Durango with a 5.7. It's one of those fluke things that they're going to get fixed anyway because it's free. So have no fear. That's why people purchase warranty. I know y'all get them phone calls. We're calling you concerning your extended warranty. Y'all better answer some of these calls and take these people up on their offers. I've never seen that, Anthony. I've never seen problems out of anything 2019 and higher from a 5.7 standpoint yet, I think. Now, I'm not the only one that work in the shop, but I'm sure somebody have. I'm sure even Tom have. Tom in here. Tom done seen some crazy things with the Hemi. But, guys, there's no reason to fret. All right? Like I say, it's one of those fluke things. Anthony, I hope you get it together, man. 220 is a lot. But number 3 cylinder spark plugs are gummed up with oil deposit. Thick oil deposit? Yes, something going on in that cylinder. Either that valve stem oil seal took a dump, or the piston rings in that cylinder took a dump. At any rate, it'd be interesting to know what what FCA, what Stellantis call for on this. Hey, Anthony, let me know. Keep me up to date, man. I know this car in the warranty, but keep me up to date. I want to know what do they recommend. Okay. All right, I got to roll, man. Jeremy, how do we rate the Artel? I don't know, Jeremy. Talk to one of these guys in here. All these aftermarket. I have no idea, but I heard that's a pretty good tube. But I have no idea as far as using it. Okay, any thoughts, Anthony Garella? I don't know where we at with that. So how would be gummed up already? Right, Dart. Exactly. The gummed up. He said oil deposits, Dart. Yeah, he had compression in each cylinder, but the cylinder number 3, oil deposits and things like that. No oil change, but how would that affect one cylinder, Dart? This is a 2019 model with 18,000 miles. No, that's why I want to know, because I don't know. It's owned by the police department. They did the oil changes. Oh man, a cop car. How long it's been idling? How long it's been said? I don't know, man. But if you're a car maker and you realize the consumer or the market you selling cars to have a certain thing that they do, okay? You build a car and you realize cops buy your product, and yes, they sit and idle long time, just idling. Once you find that out, you adjust, okay? Now, car makers should adjust to the people that they are selling their product to. You see what I'm saying? Yes, it's a well-known issue that cops will sit and idle. So build your engine around your consumers' likes. That's what they like to do. That's what they like to do. You can't change. You're not going to change them. They're going to simply buy another product that will allow them to sit and idle for 2-3 hours until somebody zoom go by speeding, and then they can finally put their donut on the couch or on the seat and put it in gear and go chase them. That could be 3-4 hours while they're sitting up eating donuts. They done went through 2 dozen donuts by now. So car makers need to get on the ball. That ain't the cops' fault. That's just what they do. All right? I hope I don't get in trouble for saying that. I don't know. Something in cylinder 3 is letting oil in. Yes! What will allow oil into a cylinder besides a valve stem oil seal and piston rings? That's the only entry port to a particular cylinder. It's kind of soon for valve stem oil seals to be allowing oil. Maybe valve guide dropped and the seal fell off. We used to have that problem on the 3 liters. Or the piston rings just not doing what they're supposed to do. That is a good question, or a good point, Anthony. I want to know, man, when you figure it out. Anthony, you a dealer tech? You work for FCA, or you work at a dealer? Interesting. All right, Flukes, what is the easiest way to diagnose a car if it doesn't start? You start, my friend, with a not start. Okay. All right, I'm brain dead for a second. Now, me personally, I do, first of all, let me make sure you understand the difference between a no crank and no start. If you're referring to a no start, I assume you mean when you get in and turn your key to the start, it go, that, my friend, is a no start. When you get in, stick your key in, you turn the key to start, and nothing happens, that is a no crank. Because you mentioned here, what is the easiest way to diagnose a car if it doesn't start? That means that tells me that you're spinning over. All right, we can move from there. Now, my friend, it's a matter of finding out what you're missing. Everybody, 3 things to make a car start: fuel, you're getting gas, you're getting what's the other one? Combustion, compression, fuel, spark, and the easiest thing is, here's the easiest thing. I'm glad you throw that word in there. Easiest. The easiest thing you can do, my friends, remove your intake, spray some kind of flammable liquid in, carburetor cleaner, not brake cleaner, but carburetor cleaner, throttle body cleaner, anything in there, turn the car to start and see if it starts. If it do, that will semi-indicate that you're not receiving fuel pressure. You got to have fuel pressure to start. So you can go from there. All right, so That's as simple as I can get on a no start. Flukes. I can't even pronounce that, but I appreciate you watching, my friend. Guys, I got to move on. I'm at 49 minutes. I typically stay on an hour. I'm only going to do an hour today. So let's move right along. Spark and fuel. That's it. Spark, fuel. I wouldn't worry about combustion, especially if it's a newer engine. But, oh, you talking about that Hemi you talking about that 2019 Dart that he got at, he said, number 3. I don't know, man. Will gas cause oil deposit? How, did he say oil deposit? I can't remember, but I want to know now because and the car's still under warranty. I want to know what FCA do. I mean, you got to make this customer happy, man. This customer just bought this vehicle, and I wouldn't even let the customer know what's really wrong with it. I just tell him you have a problem that we're going to take care of. All right, that's what's up. How to reset TIPMs, tire pressure monitors, relearn. How to reset it? Do you mean after you replace one? Well, I don't understand where you're going with the question. Okay, once you replace a tire pressure sensor, yes, you have to relearn it. Now, some makes and model, you simply drive it, and it will learn on its own. Some scan tools out there, we have a tire pressure monitor scan tool. We can eliminate that part, just put the information into the module itself. And that way it would know that the sensor is there and the sensor is new. So it's a couple ways you can go by doing it, my friend. The easiest way is to just drive it. Put it on and drive it. The module should pick it up and sync everything together, and the light should go out. All right. So if you don't have a scan tool, you almost forced to do it that way. OJ, thanks for watching, OJ. I don't know if I answered the question, but guys, I'm going fairly quickly with these because I'm trying to wrap up oil leak. It could be an oil leak. Oil leak, flux. What is the easiest way to diagnose a car if it doesn't start? Oil leaks. You got to be more specific, Flux. I see you asked the question about a no start car, and then you come in oil leaks. So let me know what you're talking about. Oil leaks. Oh, you talking about that other car? All right, Mary. Thanks, JT. I would take it back to the guy who has been working on my OAPT and have him to check the coolant system. Praying this will be the last problem I have. Thank goodness it drives great. Hang on to your PT, Miss Mary, because pretty much from the few little PT cruisers I still see at the shop, just about any estimate I write on it pretty much exceed the value of the car. So that's why the dealer don't see them anymore, because it doesn't matter what I write up. Okay, you gotta keep in mind, checkout charge alone at a dealer is almost $200. Well, if you got an 01 PT Cruiser that's only worth $400, I'm not belittling your car, Mary. You got an 08, you got a nice good round number, high number PT. I'm talking about the first generation PT was out. You bring your car into the shop, it's $200 for us to check it out. No matter what I write after that, it could get a little scary. So, and I have to write my estimate based off what I find, and I got to be precise with it, because even if the price is high, just say a TIPM. A TIPM is $1,200 on there's no TIPM on a 01, but a TIPM is expensive. A computer is expensive. And matter of fact, they so obsolete now to where FCA don't even make them no more. You can't get a brand new controller. You can't order a brand new OEM Mopar controller now for a PT. At least I couldn't. The last month I tried to get one for a car. They don't make them no more. So you're forced to get them used or through a company. So that would be your best route. But yeah, hang on to your PT as long as you can, because like I say, it's becoming extremely expensive to fix them. And God forbid it overheat. A lot of people just give up after it overheat, because the only estimate you get nowadays is a engine. All right. Hopefully everybody has wised up to the fact that no, it's not just a freaking head gasket that caused your car to overheat. There's still some guys out there. If your PT overheats, it's the head gasket. It's probably the head gasket. I guarantee you it's the head gasket. Oh, you need a head gasket. That's all it is. Just no. I preached that for guys not to just go through all that work to get that head up just to put a gasket on it and put all that stuff back together, because the car at probably 90% of the time has a warped cylinder head. So Putting the head gasket on without getting the cylinder head inspected is some risky stuff. But Mary, none of this affects you. Your OAPT is not overheating, so you don't have these worries. Thanks for watching, Mary. Appreciate it. All right, that's it for me. I'm buying a see what I mean? See who that asked that question? See, no, that wasn't our intention. Tommy, before you go, hold on, Tommy. Wait, Tommy, don't do that. We need the sales, Tommy. We need the sales, Tommy. Now, Tommy, I can almost guarantee you, if I was a Toyota tech or Toyota guy, a dealer Toyota guy, and I'm sitting there holding a form like this, you will hear all the problems with Toyotas. Now, is anybody in a Toyota room sitting up listening to a Toyota guy going, that's it, I'm going by a Dodge SRT. That's it. I'm not buying a Toyota. So my point is, Tommy, is everybody have problems. No matter where you go, they all have problems, okay? A car is man-made, my friend, and there's going to be some things wrong with every car. The only way to combat that is make sure you get a decent coverage on your car. So you can run all you want, Mr. Tommy. You can go high. No matter what you buy, you're going to have some minor problems. I kid and joke around a lot, but Toyota's got issues too, Tommy. So just so you know. All right. And plus, they have nothing that would match up with the powerful SRT brand. Okay. Nothing. They ain't got nothing like that. All right. No match. Okay. We got some power over here in the Dodge lineup. All right. That's what's up, Tommy. You're a trip. I'll let you know. That's what's up, Anthony. I appreciate it, my friend. Shaw family video. What's going on, Mr. Damn, man. I keep calling you just Shaw. Over there in damn, I forgot your name, buddy. You know who you're talking. The bald head guy, the cool bald head guy to wear the glasses. Y'all know who I'm talking about, my friend. All right, Hemi, love them and hate them. Yes, they're good cars, Mr. Buddy. They're good cars, man. I'm not doing any more Hemi videos, okay? If I see one more comment like this guy here, Mr. Tommy, you will not see another bad Hemi video from Online Mechanic Tips, because I could be inadvertently changing people's mind on if they're trying to decide to buy that vehicle. I'm here for the DIY guy, the mechanical side, but I find out there's some consumers, there's some customers that actually watch the channel, and they base their buying decision, or they base their decision on to purchase a car off what they see off the internet. So I could be inadvertently affecting sales. And guys, that is not my intention. Okay, not my intention. That is not my intention. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm just want to let the DIY guy or the mechanics out there know this is what you do to fix it. Okay, not preaching this is a piece of junk, don't buy it. No, I will not bite the hand that feed me. Okay, I will not bad mouth the product. That is something I refuse to do. All right, thank you, Anthony. That's what's up. Amy, love him or hate him. That's what's up. Shaw family video. Maybe a bad valve seal. Yeah. That's the only thing that's going. Guys, there's only one way, 2, 3 ways oil can get into a cylinder. Valve stem seals or piston rings. There's no other entry point. There's no way in. There's simply no way in. How do a valve seal do it? Where? But this car had 18,000 miles. The likelihood of it's worn out is slim to none. So, I don't know. Did a valve guide drop and the valve seal popped off? Or the rings just worn? Okay, I don't know, but there's only one way for oil to get into a cylinder. All right, that's what's up. Those cops don't change their oil; they idle 24/7. Man, in order to get people to do right, Dart, you just got to hit them in the pocketbook, man. If the car makers stop honoring the warranty based off the maintenance record, then somebody will put their foot down and do the right thing. Okay, so yeah, you just got to hit people in the pocket for them to change. That's how you do employees. You know, in order to don't send them home, just hit their pocket. They'll straighten up. Had an AMC Eagle in the shop yesterday. Old AMC, good gracious alive, that is old, my friend. I haven't seen one of those in ages. Did y'all get it? Did y'all get it handled, Shaw? Damn, man. I hate when I keep forgetting names, man. OJ, what up, OJ? My dad worked for GM Parts for years. They have different parts for cop cars versus civilian cars. This was a while back, though. I don't know, man. I don't know. Unless you building the car specifically for a niche, that's the only reason I don't know if FCA, the plant set up, okay, this section of cars, these going to the cops. This section right here, and it's going to the public. I don't know if that go on now, but that's interesting. You said that was a while back. I don't know if that go on now, Mr. OJ, but that is interesting, OJ. Thanks for watching, man. Hey, watch what you say about cops. There's some cops in the house. Who a cop in here? Make sure I don't say nothing I ain't got no business saying. Incriminate myself. I don't want to incriminate myself. All right, that's what's up. Anthony, yeah, I used to walk at Audi, but moved and just started with Chrysler. I used to work at Audi, moved and started with Chrysler. Okay, that's what's up, man. All right, you know what's going on. You see some weird things, okay? You see some crazy things that we probably need to keep under wraps. So, Mr. Anthony, on some things, let's don't tell the public, okay? Y'all be surprised how much I refrain from talking about as far as work related. Okay, first of all, I can't really film in the dealership anyway. Especially, you can't really see. You're not supposed to see the car. If I do, you're not gonna see the car, the physical car, unless I'm going to the used car department. And the reason I do that, guys, I managed to sell a car in the used car department by actually displaying the car. So I will relay that information to my boss. Look at here, man. Due to one of my freaking videos, I sold a car. I want my bird dog, and I want some money for him. The guy came, I think it was that yellow, was it a Camaro? One of those crazy cars. The guy came out and bought the car based off, I don't know. He saw me talking about it, and he liked it and came and got it. But as far as inside the shop, yeah, I'm not really allowed to film film what's going, not what's going on, film the car. It's all about the customer's car. So you will likely not see a video on that, but a lot of things I just refuse to talk about because it could be a little incriminating, and I ain't trying to start no. So Anthony, we're going to keep all our, Anthony, Tom Cook in here, and whoever else in here working a Dodge dealer, shh, we won't talk about the airbag light problems. We won't talk about what's a bunch of no. We just won't do it. That's G14 classified type stuff. So we won't get into that. God, I got to move on, man. I'm at an hour. Let me fly by. Be all cylinders was fused on the oil deposit or just cylinder 3. Oh, he asking a question. Barry Hemi cop chargers are cheap cars, $23K. Interesting, Dark. I didn't know that. Very interesting. Keen the Menace. Hey, man, thanks for the info on the 2000 Mustang I asked about. I had to end up rebuilding the transmission. Oh, that's what's up, Kane. 2000 Mustang. Whoa, we went way back. But that's I end up rebuilding the transmission. Man, you still can find parts for a 2000 model. Interesting, because I can't. All right. Interesting. Just tell the truth and we'll make our own. No, 69 Dark Man, you will not trick me. There's no truth, guys. There's no secrets. I'm just joking, man. I'm just joking, okay? I'm just joking. What up, my man, Aaron Gonzalez? What's going on, Mr. Aaron? I appreciate you stopping by, man. I am winding down, so we're going to hash out these few little comments left, and we're going to end this up. How often do you live video? Twice. I try twice a week. Sundays and Thursdays, okay? So, Jeremy, tune in, man. Get a video a thumbs up, super chat, whatever you want to do, whatever you feel comfortable doing. There's only so much I can speak on, Germany, because I'm only going to stay online for an hour. I found out this helps the channel, so that's why I do it. Now, am I getting anything out of doing it? No, it's just the kindness of my heart, and I like to communicate with people I haven't really fully met. Okay, it seems like I know Dartman and Dart Hemi and Tom Cook. I feel like I know these guys, but I never physically met them. So it's just a way to mingle with people, man. So it's a bunch of y'all in here that I feel like I know, but I don't. So it's just another outlet to meet interesting people and find out their perspective concerning cars. But yes, twice a week, Jeremy. All right, MOL. Okay, Mopar used to build special police package cars with all kinds of coolers and various upgrades. They even had special VIN tags, like special handling car. Interesting. Maybe hey, they did. I don't know if they do it now. Like I said, I don't know if there's a section in the plant. The section go to cop cars or what, but Interesting, Dark Man. That's what's up. I called a dealer, and it turns out my 2016 Chrysler 300C doesn't have a recall on the carbon canister. Oh, you the one I talked to last week. Just going to buy and install it. Why not, man? They're fairly cheap. But yeah, we replacing those left and right. There is a recall on it, but I'm sorry, it doesn't apply to your VIN. It's VIN specific. So depending on your VIN will dictate if the recall apply. But sorry, it don't apply to you, Aaron. But still get it fixed anyway, my friend. I'm sure they all still do similar. Interesting, Dark Man. Very interesting. Ruly in the building, looking like the oil cooler leaking on out. No, Ruly, no, not yet. No, Ruly, that's not the oil filter adapter housing, Ruly. That is something else. Just over 60K miles. Oil keep coming back at base on the filter after cleaning it up. Now, Ruly, don't get misled. Ruly, I think you're probably one of those guys that do your own oil changes, though. So, you know how you unscrew the cap, you pick it up, oil will spill down there. I'm sure Ruly a pretty sharp guy. I'm sure Ruly not doing that, but 60K is quite early, Ruly. But if it's so, it's so. They're not bulletproof. They've just been revised. And quite frankly, I don't know if the same oil filter adapter housing from the first and second gen, I don't know if that's the same oil filter adapter. I don't know if they redesigned that for the Gen 3. They maybe have. So you may have a first Gen 3 oil filter adapter housing on your car. I've seen one guy do one on the Gen 3 so far, so it's not a common problem. But no, digging out, Ruly, and see what's going on, man. Got to get it taken care of. All right, guys, I'm almost at the bottom. I'm going to finish this up. I'm not doing it. I sent it to a transmission shop, and here it was too complicated for me. That's what they said. I'll get a diagnosis. Okay, came the minutes. That's what's up, my friend. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate everybody watching. My man Jay in the building. What's going on, Jay's Auto and More? What's going on? Coming on at an hour. You late, Mr. Jay's Auto and More. You late. I dare you come to my live stream late. I'm kidding, Jay. What's up, G14? Yeah, man. I was at All Park Garage, man, and they don't take too kindly of me walking around with a damn camera. They like, what you doing? What you doing? This stuff is G14 classified. You can't put this stuff on the internet. So, you know, me being the bigger guy, you know, the bully that I am, as many muscles that I have, I decided to do what I want to do. So I proceeded with filming whatever it is I wanted to film. And, that video was a while back. I did that actually after I left school, but them guys cool over there. Yeah, they do have some time. Hey, Jay, it's not them. It's the customer. A lot of customers don't want their secrets out. You can't tell the competitor what you're doing. You can't let the competitor. What if the same guy that's racing and the same guy is in All Park Garage? Okay, now their secrets. They don't want you to know what's under their hood. Okay, that's G14 classified. You know. FBI type stuff. So they don't want nobody to know. So they will alert All Park Garage personnel. Look, keep this on the reps. Shh, don't tell nobody. We don't want the competitors to know what we working with because we want to be faster than them. That makes sense. But yeah, Jay, I'm tripping, man. Thanks for jumping on, Jay. But I'm about to chop it up. I'm about to wind down. Some more people done jumped on. So let me knock these out. What up, JT? Funny thing, I have a good tech near me in Tennessee, goes by JT. Also been enjoying your. Thank you, Robert. Thank you. Everyone you watch, make sure you, even the ones you don't watch, make sure you thumbs up. It helps the channel out, guys. I appreciate y'all watching. That's what's up, Robert. Thank you for watching, Jeremy. You got my thumbs up. I'm fighting PO the ring. Oh yeah. Let's get that. Man, I have yet to do a Gen 3, almost anything to Gen 3, but when I do finally get one, I have to look at data. All my diagnostic is based on what I see from the computer. Okay, I need to see what the computer sees and why the computer is making those decisions to do what it is it's doing. Once I find that information out, I can process in my head what repairs I need to make. So it's all about the data that you can retrieve on these new cars, man. I feel bad for you DIY guys. Y'all about to have it hard. Ford made the Crown Vic police pursuit package cars for years. Even has the badge on his trunk. Yeah, I remember the Ford. They still remember the lights they used to put on those. You can move the light and yeah, long time ago. Dark Man been around for years. Police interceptors. That's what's up, Tommy. Darhemi, what's going on? Yeah, Allpar wants to keep G14 classified. Darhemi, this FBI type stuff. Dark. You see, I don't know if you saw that video, but you saw all the junk they got on the side. I got to go over there with my truck and get some of that scrap. I don't know if it's scrap. I don't know what they're doing. They just pile stuff up, but pretty soon it's going to leak out into the shop area. But them guys are busy, Dart. They are doing their things, and I'm like I say, I work with those guys for years. I know them personally, so love them cats, man. I have to stop by every now and then and see what they up to. I live stream over there one time. I want to do it again. I go on at 8. They want to be out of there by 7, so they're not gonna hang around for me to live stream. But on one of their late days, I'm gonna try to get back over there and let y'all talk to. I had Jimmy on live a bunch of times, but I got to get him back on. But those are some cool cats, man. Yeah, they try to keep a lot of that stuff. Like I say, some of the customers would tell them, "Look, don't put this on camera," because when you see a nice car, first thing you reach for is your camera. I don't know. Go figure. Yep. Dark man. Tommy, that's what's up on the Crown Vics. Yes, sir. Couldn't remember exactly. Guys, I appreciate you guys watching, man. I'm going to get out of here. I did it real good today, an hour and 10 minutes. That's all I have, man, until Sunday when I jump on again. Just to chit chat, guys. Like I say, this live stream tend to help the channel out a little bit, and this extra video content. I'm all about content. Now, I'm about to upload, by the way, my work. I'm about to upload the second part of that ABS video. The ABS, man. Oh, my goodness, man. I was so frustrated about that car. I'm about to upload that video. By the way, my work car is black and white. I'm about to later. All right, Dart. Appreciate you jumping on, man. Everybody, appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up before you go. I got to upload that rest of that ABS video. And we'll go from there, guys. I'll see y'all Sunday. That's all I have. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.